little nervous. So I, I hope that everybody can help me to taste this microphone with confidence. Okay, perhaps that we can get started now. Good morning, everyone. Welcome for your coming our department today. My name is Hung. I work at deputy head of land division at Quang Ngai Department of Water Resources. And I know that on you took a long way to come here for researching irrigation investment. So we are extremely grateful about it. Today I'd like to talk to you about the investment needs for upgrading irrigation work in Quang Ngai province. So we hope that this brings some first overview about it to you. And my speech it takes about 12 to 15 minutes, and my speech I have divided my speech into 4 parts. Yeah. First of all, I want to introduce to you some general information about Quang Ngai province. The next, I will to show you the current status of irrigation work. And the first, I want to talk to you about the common upgrading trends for irrigation. And the last of all, I will say to you about the investment needs for upgrading irrigation works in Quang Ngai future. Yeah. I think that let's move on to the main part. As you can see, the Quang Ngai province is located in the central of Vietnam. Yeah. So it's near Quang Nam province at the north end, Con Tum province at the west end, and Tơ La province at the south end. So yeah, some information. The square area 5,110, yeah, about 5,130 kilometers square. So population that 1.3 million people. There's some there are 14 districts and the city in Quang Ngai province. In small town, 6 mountainous and 6 lowland, 1 city and 1 island. So let's move on to the main river. I want to give you some information about it because it's very important to develop the irrigation system. This is the Jabong River. Yeah, it's start at the Tây and Jabong district and it's flow to the Sakang Sea Gate. And this is the Jabong River, as you can see, and the sea gate at the Cửa Đại, and this is the Vệ River, and this is the Jabong River. That the next, I want to show you about the current status of irrigation work. This is answer one man part in my presentation. As you can see, to 2009 there are about 527 irrigation works. So in Modi town there's 110 reservoirs. Most of them are small and medium, and the water keeping volume is about under 1 million cubic meter. That just only 10 reservoirs from 1 to 20 million cubic meter. And there are 324 dams. And when we say about the dam, everybody knows that Quang Ngai has a big dam, maybe the biggest both of Vietnam and Quang Ngai, the Thật Nham, this is a Thật Nham dam. It can supply for on square a field in for a grass field in one. Yeah, I want to say about the water supply. Total design water supply capacity of 510 and 527 irrigation is about 86,370 hectares. But the real capacity is about 56,130 hectares. It achieves about 65% of the site capacity. Yeah, but did have a lot of reason, but because we don't have enough time, so I can't give you some reason about it. Yeah, I have a pie chart. I want to show you the quantity percentage of this type of work. And you see the dam that is make up 61%. There are lots of them. There are more much dam than reservoir. The reservoir 21% and compensation about 18%. That the same way I want to show you about the design water supply capacity. Yeah, with the number of dams, it make up 61%, and in the design supply capacity, it makes up 76%. That's the same with some other it type of work. And can you see the type of total number of irrigations work? That this is the 14 district, and yeah, some data about it. That I have as another talk. I will show you about the number of work between reservoir and dams has invested to build in each 5-year period. You can see before 1990, there are a lot of reservoir. The reservoir is green color and red color for dam. You can see there are lots of reservoir has invested to build in before 1990, and the next period you can see a lot of dam is more than reservoir. The next I want to show you about the current status of irrigation characteristics. I tried to introduce to you about the close work of reservoir and dams. A lot of spillway has been erosion. And the next, the water penetration has been through the man's body, the dam's body. This is very dangerous because when the water absorb to the dam, it bring some soil in the dam's body, and for a long time it can make the broken for the dam body. Yeah, one thing is about the concrete surface of component have been destroyed because the concrete have an item Yeah. So for a long time, if you don't upgrading it, it can broken. It can to be yeah. And many metal equipment have been eroded. After that, I will show you some picture about it, so we can go over. Yeah, as you can see, this is a spillway. So yeah, that at the end of the spillway, on the concrete layer, it was broken. So yeah, it is a dam. So you can see the main body have some hole. Yeah, another spillway, but the side wall of spillway. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah, a part of piper were eroded. So the water leaked through this part. There are a lot of reasons. There are a lot of reasons for this current state for this current status. But I will give you two main reasons. The first of all, because it had been built and used for a long time, but they don't note, they don't focus to upgrade it. And the second, work in the server weather condition, in the middle province. So we must to yeah. So the next I will show you some common upgrading trends. Trends is the same means which wrong. So why you must upgrade the irrigation system? Because you must do it to ensure the safety of works. Because yeah, and to ensure about water supply capacity, because as you see before, the distance between the design capacity and real capacity is very far. So we want to shorten it. And the test, you must upgrading to help to reduce disaster hazard. And yeah, the last I want to say about to combine providing tourist service, because it can help you to earn more money, and it's help you, and with this money you can to pay for a lot of things in your management, in course grading. Yeah, the last thing we can move on to the investment list. So it just some data, which my department collected in the past. So I will show you the number of work need to invest this upgrading. That we must to invest to upgrading for 79 reservoir in 110 reservoir. Yeah, and this is the dam. 154 need to be upgraded. Yeah, the pump station 56 need to. Yeah, and we can give us investment estimate is the per meter about 1,364 billion Elidanang on the same or 71.8 million dollars. Okay, that brings me to the end of my presentation. And very briefly summarize, there are three main points we want you need to remember. The first about the current status, a lot of downgrading, a lot of damage. The second, the upgrading trend. You must to upgrade for multi-target, so that about the tourist supply to ensure the supply capacity. The first about investment is there are a lot of need and a bit of money for upgrade the irrigation system. Okay. Thank you for your listening, and this is the time for question. Does anyone have some question?
Reservoirs being built,
Yeah.
and then in recent years
Yeah.
there are a lot more dams
Yeah.
being built. Why did they make that change from reservoirs to dams?
Oh yeah. I understand the question.
See?
Because to build a dam or a reservoir, you need more abrasive,
Abrasive?
Abrasive.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, abrasive condition to build, because with the reservoir you need a volume, a water keeping volume to keep the water in the rainy season and supply it in the sunny season. So with the dam, if the water from the upland is enough to supply every season a year, so you don't need to invest the reservoir, because you must have a lot of money to build to invest a reservoir.
Mm-hmm.
So because with somewhere have a good condition for reservoir, we have invested to build in the park. So in this period, we don't find a good way to build it.
In the periods from 2001 to 2005, and then the number of work declined sharply. So can the irrigation supply enough for the field in our province?
Can you
Yeah, I mean,
say more detail?
when the number of work declined
Yeah.
in the period from 2006 to 2010, can the irrigation enough to supply for on the field in our province?
No, because this period, don't finish this period. So because the data update I collected to before the 2009, so there are a little of what have invested to be.
So, with the damming, all the dams, the increased works. So I'm guessing that the increased works with the dams are always on the same rivers. Is that right?
what periods?
So with damming, so
Yeah.
do you, with new dams,
Yeah.
do you put new dams on the main 3 rivers in Quang Ngai?
Yeah. No, because this is the number of them have invented. So there are a lot of them has been invented, but most of them are small and it's focused located on the mountainous.
Okay. And my final question, has the increase in damming had any negative effects with the environment or with farming
Yeah.
and so forth?
You mean that its effect positive or negative?
Yeah, has there been any negative effects with the natural environment?
Yeah. Some because I don't to okay. Most of them as effect positive for natural environment. But as there are something when you use irrigation work, it have been negative for natural environment. So that you must to cut down the tree and then you must build a dam. So, but if you keep the water and a large region, a large area in this dam, there are water every month per year. So it's help to the tree in the maybe very green, very
Thank you.
And I have a question. You said that the main function of dams and reservoir in Quang Ngai province is to supply water for crops. And besides that, you want to use this irrigation system to develop tourism. And how can you appeal to visitors?
Thank you for your question. I'm afraid that I'm not a physician to comment about that. But you know that the irrigation work, something is very beautiful. So you can see the Thạch Nham Dam. The science in because the irrigation work usually built located on the mountain. So there are a lot of beautiful screen as scenery. Yeah, it's good. Scenery here. So you can to combine to provide some tourist service. So it helps you to earn more money. And it helps you to pay for a lot of things when you manage the relation.
I have a question.